True, no gag reflex or no?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've had sex with.
Oh, I can show you better. I can tell you. But
Have video,
You got like some evidence or
representation.
something?
you want to find out real quick?
Yes. Can we?
I mean, y'all can leave. Y'all can. No, you can
Right
find
now.
out right now.
Right now. You ready?
Right now?
Are you sure you ready?
I'm so serious.
Are you?
Come on. I'll be back. Come on, baby.
All right. You. Wait, we did it. I'm sorry, y'all.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Where's the bathroom out of here?
Mr. Cephas is back in session. I'm giving y'all classes again. I'm going back to 2015 type because I need to help you hoes. I need to help you hoes. I think if y'all go find the video on Twitter, like, and time it in less than a minute. She's like, in less than a minute. No vibes, no conversations. No vibes, no conversations, no transaction, no nothing. Just eating in the afternoon at 5 o'clock. That's crazy to me. And now you're gonna walk around the whole day. Your breath smell. Now it's 8 o'clock and your breath smell like balls. And now your breath smell like balls. Age with any type of animal, and they're gonna them. And that's just how. That's why men get compared to dogs, because they just don't. So I can't even be mad at the men. But us women, we are, like we just like, it's like what are we doing? Y'all need to get y'all need to get slut shamed. I'm slut shaming you, bitch. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. And I know people are gonna drag me and whatever. Like, ain't you be this? Like I said, like you could. I don't know, like as many as you want. And it's like, if you want to sell shit like that, you could do that. But it's like, damn, to suck a nigga in less than a minute with a 2 sentence conversation is wild. Like, it's like, I want better for you. I want better for you. I need to teach you. I need to come back and be your teacher. I need to be your teacher again.
All right, let me just address this part first. Okay. So actually, okay, let me start from the beginning. If you guys are not aware of what happened, this was one of those regular 20 verse 1 challenges where there's a man who's he's like a YouTuber or rapper or, social media influencer. And he goes on and he's like on a dating show and he has the pic of his litter between 20 women. And, we've seen a lot of women say outrageous things or do outrageous things, but this is an absolute first where a woman decides that during the filming of this show that she is going to give this young man top. Okay, in the bathroom. Doesn't know him from nowhere. Maybe she knows him from social media, but does not know him personally, intimately, and is using this as a way to leverage herself above all of the other women. Now, this video went viral. Cardi B decides to go on social media and express her opinions or her feelings about the entire issue. And the first thing that she says is that, class is back in session and she has to come back and teach these young women. Cardi, I think you've done enough. Okay? I'm sorry. I just think that you have done enough. I think you've said enough. I think you've put enough information about your past out there to have, shown other young girls that they don't have to be afraid of the 304 lifestyle. I think that the things that are in your songs lyrically that you are motivating the girls to do at being the best at, having the best WAP, the best this, the best that, and using that to leverage, that was the whole point of saying in the song, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I have my, lady parts that I can use to leverage myself against all these other women. So we just have to keep it 100,000%. I think it's so, it's gotten bad in these streets when women who are singing songs and are promoting that same 304 lifestyle are turning back around and saying to the younger women, y'all are tripping. This has gone way too far. You guys have crossed every single line. The lines are blurred. This is just too much. It shows the state and the space that we're in when you see that happening. Truth be told is that, even within this conversation that she's saying that is too much, there was no vibes. I don't know what kind of vibes would include you doing that on a show, first of all. But, she said no vibes, no conversation, no this, no that, and then she also goes further in the conversation to say that, you can be, an S worker. You can do all these things. You can, sleep with whoever you want. You can be a part of the 304 lifestyle if you want to. However, there's a time frame. There's certain qualifications that need to be met prior to you taking part in certain actions. I have to mention the contradiction, because you're saying all those things. However, if a woman is, let's say for an example, she is an S worker, this is her opportunity to provide a sample of whatever it is that she is trying to promote or sell. Even I know that. Just like when you go to Sam's Club or when you go Costco and they give you samples of certain things so that you can try it out, so that, hopefully it will entice you while you're in the store shopping, or while you're in the same vicinity of the box that's standing right there, that you could just pick it up and take it and purchase it. They do this to entice you, to encourage the sale. That's the same exact thing that this young woman is doing. And to talk about shame, to talk about, we need to bring back shame. I need to shame you guys. I mean, to be honest, if we want to be really authentic about it, there are a lot of these songs, a lot of these lyrics, and a lot of these quote unquote role models who are in these places, who are encouraging certain lifestyles that have led a lot of these younger girls to the point that they are now. The voices of being good and wholesome and waiting and, respecting yourself, those voices are no longer loud. Those voices are the small, minute, and if you talk too loud, they will try to come at you for the things that you're saying, even if you're just saying, I want you to respect yourself. They're going to come at you about it. What I also thought was interesting was what she said, like, if you put a man in a room with even animals, that they will literally sleep with anything. And I think that we also have to have this understanding. There's a vast difference as to how women are able to participate in intimacy. There's a vast difference as to how men are. Right? Like, a man needs for a woman to provide access to him. So some men who are not very skilled in maybe their ways of communicating with women, or maybe, they're not the player from the Himalayas, and they're not very versed in how they can, intrigue a woman to be able to get her into that space. There are men who go through droughts. Okay? And when they go through a drought and there is somebody who is willing to openly, provide them access, they're going to participate. Because we don't hear men saying, I don't need no woman. I could do bad by myself. I don't even need no woman for intimacy. That is not their MO. It's very different. Yes, there are also some people who are, just willing and able to anything, anyone, anybody, anytime, and that goes for both sides. Literally, that goes for both sides. As much as they give the man the label of the quote-unquote dog, I mean, I've done more than one video reacting to, women who are literally intimate with their dogs. So if we can go tit for tat, there's nasty on both sides. There's crazy on both sides. There's people who are willing to do anything with anyone on both sides. That goes without saying. I just think, in my personal opinion, it's just, we have to, people want you to point out the other person. People want you to speak on the other person, when the whole point of this whole thing is that this woman needs to be held accountable. You're tripping. People talk about, the love from the 90s don't exist anymore. Men don't feel the same way that they used to about women anymore. That like they don't sing the songs anymore because women have changed. When women held themselves to certain standards, when women held themselves to, certain they prioritize certain things within their lives. When women were the ones who were like, oh no, I'm not easy. When calling a woman a 304 was not a term of endearment and it was something that she actually looked down upon. The men maneuvered with women in a very different manner. But when you are so easily accessible, it just basically, long story short, if you are not valuing you, why should anybody else value you? What would be the point? If you don't value your body, if you don't value, your intimacy, if you don't value your lady parts, if you don't value yourself in a way that people can't talk to you or call you certain names, if you don't look at yourself in high regard, how can you expect anybody else to? They can't. Ain't gonna happen. To be honest, though I do feel that this is very contradictory. The fact that she is saying this on her platform and calling out certain things, again, it's still providing very mixed messages within the one message. But, hopefully there's a space that women can look inside themselves and say, hold on a second. Maybe I shouldn't be following the songs and the lyrics because these same people are turning around to me and saying that it's embarrassing or that I should be humiliated, or, maybe just from this one experience, people will feel that they don't want to be exposed in this manner from people that they possibly look up to. And so it will allow people to self-reflect, especially our younger girls. But what grinds my gears, and I have to say it again, is that, having these conversations on a daily basis is because of my heart, especially for the younger women. I have it for all women. Okay? Big, tall, short, small, grown, not so grown, in a relationship, not in a relationship, trying to figure it out. I have it for all women. I have it for everybody, I should say. Men, women, everybody. But you see, it grinds my gears when there's people who are on the opposite side of the spectrum who are promoting opposite messages and are saying, you could do whatever it is that you want to do. When all these things are promoting the complete contrary to the things that, I'm saying. And then they turn around and sing a different tune. It's like, but it's like, but the things that I'm saying, or the things that are being said, is like to protect them, to show them different ways of doing things. But you're going to wait until they're all lost, and now we want to sing a different tune, when so many have already gone down the wrong road. And it also leads me to believe that a lot of these women, they know the truth. But the truth is only good enough for them. But they want to promote a lot of different things for everybody else's kids, everybody else's children. I think that's trifling. This situation that happened with the young girl, we already know that's trifling. Okay? You trifling. You don't went up on this platform and decided that you was going, again, to the highest bidder in hopes that maybe you're going to get some money out of it or get whatever the situation is. It's trifling. They should have cut the scene. And also, let's not even get into all of the things that could happen. You know, having a baby nowadays is like the least of your worries. There are real things out there that you can obtain. And I'm not just talking about from this young man. I'm talking about from this young woman as well. That you're going to have to live with for always. And it's mind-boggling to me that people act like that stuff does not exist or that it's not real. And they just partake in these acts, and it's all fun and games until it's not. It's all cool, ha ha, hee hee, kiki, until it's not. It's distasteful. Bring back shame. We've been saying that. A lot of these younger girls in this younger generation don't have an ounce of shame in their body. Couldn't care less. I could go on and on. Okay? I could really go on and on. And again, my heart hurts for the younger generation because a lot of them don't even know what it is that they're doing. They don't even understand the magnitude of how far they've gotten, because when they look around to all of the people who are in higher places or the celebrities or whatever, they're all promoting the same lifestyle. So they believe that it's normal, and they don't understand how far they are off from their truest nature as a woman. How far they are away from their divine feminine. They don't even get it. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.